Violence, poverty, the fight to survive. Boyz N the Hood, 1991, wasn't just a movie. It was a raw, real look at life in the toughest parts of Los Angeles. This film introduced some incredible young actors to Hollywood, but after 34 years, where are they now? Who turned their struggles into success and became legends? Who faded from the spotlight with regret? And who faced real-life tragedies even more heartbreaking than ones we saw on screen? Join us as we take a look at Boyz N the Hood, 1991, cast then and now. You'll learn their real names, their ages, and some behind-the-scenes stories that may shock you. And whatever you do, stick around until the end because one star's tragic fate will leave you speechless. Ice Cube, born on June 15, 1969, played Doughboy in Boyz N the Hood when he was just 22 years old. Doughboy, whose real name is Darren Baker, grew up in the rough streets of South Central Los Angeles, surrounded by crime and poverty. Unlike his half-brother Ricky, a talented athlete with a promising future, Doughboy got caught up in gang life and drug dealing at an early age. Even though he comes off as tough and rebellious, he's deeply loyal to his loved ones, especially Ricky. His character represents the harsh reality that many young black men face: limited opportunities, being pushed aside by society, and getting pulled into violence. When Ricky is murdered in a senseless act of revenge, Doughboy retaliates, but deep down, he knows his fate is sealed. His final words, accepting that his time is running out, make for one of the most powerful and heartbreaking moments in the film. Today, Ice Cube is 54 and has built a legendary career in both music and film. As one of the pioneers of gangsta rap, he went solo after leaving NWA and became a major figure in hip-hop. He also made a name for himself in Hollywood, starring in hit films like Friday, Barbershop, 21 Jump Street, and Straight Outta Compton, a movie he helped produce about N.W.A.'s rise to fame. Morris Chestnut, born on January 1, 1969, played Ricky Baker when he was 22. Ricky was a bright, hard-working kid who had a real shot at escaping the struggles of South Central through football. Unlike his half-brother Doughboy, who was caught up in the streets, Ricky stayed focused on his dreams and was on his way to earning a football scholarship to USC. He represented the rare chance some young men in the neighborhood had to break free from violence if they could just stay out of trouble. But his dreams were tragically cut short when he became the victim of a gang-related revenge killing. The moment Ricky is shot while trying to run for his life is one of the film's most gut-wrenching scenes, showing the brutal reality of growing up in a world where even the most promising futures can be stolen in an instant. Now 55, Morris Chestnut has built an impressive career in Hollywood. After Boyz N the Hood, he starred in major films like The Best Man, The Brothers, Like Mike, and The Perfect Guy. He's also had big roles in TV series such as Rosewood, The Resident, and Our Kind of People. With more than 3 decades in the industry, he remains one of the most respected and admired actors in Hollywood today. Laurence Fishburne, born on July 30, 1961, played Furious Styles at just 29 years old. Furious is the father of Tree Styles, a wise, strong, and principled man who works hard to keep his son on the right path, despite the dangers of their neighborhood. As a single father, Furious isn't just raising Tree, he's shaping him into a man. He teaches Tree the value of responsibility, respect, and how to stay clear of the gang life. One of the most unforgettable scenes in the movie is his powerful speech about the social system and the struggles black communities face, showing his deep understanding and strong views on injustice. Furious Styles is more than just a father figure, he represents an entire generation of black men fighting to give their children a better future. His wisdom, patience, and love help guide True away from the tragic fate that so many young men around him face. Now 62, Laurence Fishburne has built an incredible career in both film and TV. While many recognize him as Morpheus in The Matrix, his talent extends far beyond that. He's taken on powerful roles in What's Love Got to Do with It, Mystic River, John Wick, and Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Besides acting, he's also been involved in producing and voice acting, proving himself as one of the most talented and respected figures in Hollywood. Angela Bassett, born August 16, 1958, was 33 when she played Reva Stiles. Reva is Trez's mother and Furious's ex-wife, an intelligent, independent woman who is determined to give her son the best possible life. She loves Trez deeply but knows that as a young black man, he needs a strong father figure to guide him. That's why she makes the tough choice to send him to live with Furious in South Central, believing it's the best way to prepare him for the real world. Even though she doesn't live with him full-time, she's always involved in his life, never afraid to voice her strong opinions. Reva's character embodies the sacrifices single mothers make for their children, showing the strength and determination it takes to give them a better future. Now 66, Angela Bassett has had a long and successful career. After Boyz n the Hood, she starred in major films like What's Love Got to Do with It, Waiting to Exhale, and Black Panther, as well as American Horror Story. She's earned numerous awards, including a Golden Globe and an Academy Honorary Award, and continues to inspire younger generations not just as an actress, but as a role model and activist in her community. Nia Long was born on October 30th, 1970, and played the role of Brandi. When she joined the film, she was 20 years old. Brandi is Trish Stiles' girlfriend, a smart, calm girl with a clear direction for the future. Brandi is different from many other characters in the film thanks to her maturity and positive outlook on life. She is not only Trez's lover, but also acts as a companion, helping him maintain sobriety and stay away from the temptations of violence and gangs. Brandi desires a better life, focuses on her studies, and tries to encourage Trez to follow the right path. The relationship between Brandi and Trez reflects the hope and ability to escape the cycle of violence in the living environment in South Central, Los Angeles. She is one of the characters that brings balance to the film, showing that despite difficult circumstances, there is still a way to rise and achieve success. Nia Long is now 53 years old. After Boyz n the Hood, she continued to achieve great success in her acting career with prominent roles in Friday, The Best Man, Big Mama's House, and Empire. She also appeared in many famous TV shows and was highly appreciated for her natural and charming acting ability. Outside of her career, Nia Long is a devoted mother and regularly participates in community activities, becoming an ideal role model for many women in the entertainment industry. Who are the characters that make you most curious about their current lives? Guess which familiar face is about to appear. The next part has many surprises, and you definitely do not want to miss it. Regina King was born on January 15, 1971, and played the role of Shalika in the film. When she joined the film, she was 20 years old. Shalika is Shaughnessy's best friend and has a strong, bold personality. Shalika likes to braid her hair and always appears with a prominent style, especially the large necklace wrapped around her neck. She has a confident, sometimes arrogant attitude and is not afraid to show her interest in Trish Stiles, even hinting to Brandi that she could steal him at any time. Despite her outspoken and sometimes rude personality, Shalika does not like being called a heifer, a derogatory word. Currently, Regina King is 53 years old. After Boyz n the Hood, she had a brilliant career, becoming one of the leading actresses and directors in Hollywood. She has appeared in many famous films and series such as Jerry Maguire, Ray, If Beale Street Could Talk, a role that won her an Oscar for Best Supporting Actress, and the Watchmen series. In addition to acting, Regina King has also had success in directing, with One Night in Miami receiving much praise. John Cothran was born on October 31, 1947, and played the role of Louis Crump. He was 43 years old when he joined the film. Louis Crump is a staff member at the University of Southern California, USC, who visits prospective students to learn about them and assess their eligibility for admission. Crump is patient, calm, and well-mannered. He has a professional demeanor and keeps his communications short and concise. The character reflects the role of educational institutions in finding and supporting potential students, especially in socially disadvantaged communities like South Central Los Angeles. John Cothran is currently 76 years old. After Boyz and the Hood, he continued his acting career with many notable supporting roles in films and television series such as Black Snake Moan, The Hunt for Red October, Eve's Bayo CSI, Crime Scene Investigation, The Shield, and Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Tyra Ferrell was born on January 28, 1962, and played Mrs. Baker. She was 29 years old when she joined the show. Mrs. Baker is the mother of Ricky Baker and Doughboy, two brothers with contrasting personalities. She is a strict mother who is often rude to her children and is unhappy about having to clean up after their troubles. In the show, she shows a clear favoritism towards Ricky, who has great potential thanks to his football talent, while being cold and harsh towards Doughboy. She is often seen with curlers in her hair and has a habit of smoking cigarettes, showing her weariness and frustration with her situation. The character of Miss Baker reflects the reality of many single mothers in low-income communities, where they struggle to raise their children in a difficult environment. The favoritism between her children is also a major factor in her story, contributing to the drama in the film. Tyra Ferrell is now 62 years old. After Boyz in the Hood, she continued her acting career with many notable roles in films such as White Men Can't Jump, Poetic Justice, as well as television series such as ER, Empire, and The Corner. Yolanda Yo-Yo Whitaker was born on August 4, 1971, and played the role of Yo-Yo in the film. She was 20 years old when she joined the film. Yo is a strong but also very approachable woman, always able to get along and have fun with her friends like Shalika and Brandi. Although not a talkative person, she loves to laugh and always knows how to create a happy atmosphere in the group. Not only is she a friend who is always there to support her friends, but she is also very loyal to her relationships. Yo-Yo always wears a ring on her left hand, a detail that emphasizes the commitment and depth of her personality. Currently, Yolanda Whitaker is 54 years old. After Boyz and the Hood, she continued her music and acting career, becoming famous as a rapper and one of the pioneering women in the hip-hop industry. In addition to her musical career, Yo-Yo is also involved in community activities, especially in projects to help children and young people. She has not only left her mark in music but also become a strong, dynamic, and inspirational female role model for the next generation. Cuba Gooding Jr. was born on January 2, 1968, and played the role of Tree Styles. He was 23 years old when he joined the film. Tree Styles is a smart guy who always tries to follow the example of his father, Furious Styles, and adheres to the rules of life that his father taught him. Although he is a bit mischievous and sometimes likes to joke around, Trey is still very serious about important decisions in life. He always chooses to make a living by manual labor instead of participating in illegal activities. For Trey, friendship is a very precious thing, and he always cherishes the friends around him, such as Ricky and Doughboy. Currently, Cuba Gooding Jr. is 57 years old. After Boyz and the Hood, he continued to achieve great success in his film career, especially with his role in Jerry Maguire, the film that won him an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor. Throughout his career, Cuba Gooding Jr. has participated in many prominent projects but also experienced ups and downs in his career. However, he is still one of the prominent stars of Hollywood, with his acting talent and the diversity of his roles. But did those familiar faces make you emotional? Don't look away, because the next part will reveal the most surprising changes from the appearance to the real life of the Superman actors. Vontae Sweet was born on May 28, 1972, and played the role of Rick Rock in the film. He was 19 years old when he joined the film. Rick Rock is a young man living in the black community of Los Angeles, where violence and poverty are common struggles in everyday life. He has a tough and rebellious personality, showing his frustration when local boys take things or act out. Like his best friend, Mad Dog, he often goes bare-chested, reflecting his bold and confrontational nature. Though not a central character, Rick Rock contributes to the film's raw portrayal of street life, adding to the realism of the world the story presents. Currently, Vontae Sweet is 52 years old. After Boyz and the Hood, he continued acting in a few film projects, but none were as significant as his role in this film. Reggie Green was born on May 10, 1970, and played the role of Chris. He was 21 years old when he joined the film. Chris is a part of True Styles and Doughboy's group of friends. Despite being disabled and using a wheelchair, Chris is incredibly strong and can perform impressive stunts with it. His character represents resilience and the ability to push through life's difficulties. As a key member of Tree's group, Chris helps highlight the reality of growing up in a violent and unpredictable environment, where even those with physical challenges must find their own way to survive. Currently, Reggie Green is 55 years old. After Boyz and the Hood, he did not continue an extensive acting career and has rarely appeared in major projects. Desi Arnaz Hines, I was born on February 21, 1980, and played the role of Tree Styles at age 10 in the film. He was 11 years old when he joined the film. Tre, at age 10, is the son of Furious and Reva. Although he is a hard-working student who always tries to complete his assignments carefully, Tre's not an advocate of cheating. He is not afraid to speak up in class and defend his views. Although at school, he has some behavioral problems due to his environment. Although a smart child, Tre still faces difficulties growing up in a neighborhood full of violence and social challenges. Tre's strong character and determination to do the right thing make him an important character in the film, where the love and guidance of his father Furious is an important factor in shaping his personality. Desi Arnaz Hines I is currently 45 years old. After Boyz and the Hood, he continued his acting career, but mainly took on small roles in television and movies. Dedrick D. Gobert was born on October 25, 1971, and played the role of Dookie in the film. He was 19 years old when he joined the film. Dookie is a close friend of Doughboy, playing cards and board games, drinking, and getting into confrontations. While Dookie has some odd actions such as frequently sucking on a baby's pacifier or holding a pacifier in his mouth, a prominent trait that makes his character different in the film. While Dookie is part of a close-knit group of friends, often participating in the fun and tense situations the group encounters. Although not a central character, Dookie plays an important role in reflecting life and friendship in the tough and challenging Los Angeles community. Dedrick D. Gobert died on November 3, 1994, at the age of 22, after being shot and killed in a gang-related incident in Los Angeles. Gobert was in prison at the time of the incident. Prior to his death, he had a troubled past and gang disputes that took a toll on his personal life. Nicole Brown was born on July 1, 1981, and played Brandi when she was 10 years old in the film. When she joined the film, Nicole Brown was 10 years old. Brandi was a cute girl who lived across the street from Ricky and Doughboy, and each brother often called her their girl. She was curious and didn't mind helping her mother, but was sometimes scolded for being seen looking at the boys. Although she was only a minor character in the film, Brandi still contributed to highlighting the relationships surrounding Tre, Ricky, and Doughboy, as well as reflecting some of the innocence and concerns of children growing up in the violent neighborhoods of Los Angeles. Currently, Nicole Brown is 43 years old. After this role, she did not continue her acting career, but the character of Brandi is still remembered as a part of the memories of Boyz n the Hood fans. Esther Scott was born on April 13, 1953, and played the role of Tisha's grandmother. She was 38 years old when she joined the film. Tisha's grandmother is a hard-working woman who always wears simple clothes and loves to participate in activities at the local church. She is a kind and considerate woman, but is a bit over the top when her daughter has a boyfriend. Her character not only shows concern but also reflects the traditional and conservative values in a close-knit and united community. Although not the main character in the film, Tisha's grandmother still plays an important role in building the image of family and the bond between generations in the neighborhood. Her character helps to illuminate the emotional aspect and care that the women in the family have for each other in the difficult context of the community. Esther Scott passed away on February 14, 2020, at the age of 66 due to a heart attack. She left a deep impression on fans through her diverse and rich roles, including playing Tisha's grandmother in Boyz n the Hood. Alicia Rogers was born on May 19, 1975, and played the role of Shaughness in the film. When she joined the film, Alicia Rogers was 17 years old. Shaughness is Ricky's girlfriend and the mother of his young child. Despite her young age, she is beautiful and has maintained her figure after giving birth. She is not the type to push her child onto others. She does her best to care for and nurture her baby. Shaughness also deeply loves Ricky, but like many in her community, she faces challenges in a neighborhood filled with violence and poverty. She represents the struggles of young women forced to make tough life decisions while holding on to hope and faith in their family. Currently, Alicia Rogers is 49 years old. After Boyz n the Hood, she did not pursue a highly visible acting career, but her role as Shaughness remains beloved by audiences. Alicia Rogers has continued to live a private life while participating in select projects within the entertainment industry. The stories from Boyz n the Hood live on, no matter how much time passes. The actors who brought real emotions to millions of viewers have moved on to new chapters in their lives. How many characters from the film do you recognize now? Comment below. If you found this video interesting, click like and share your favorite character or moment from Boyz n the Hood in the comments. Don't forget to follow the channel so we can continue our journey through other classic films. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.